This is African American History is American History. Welcome. I'm your host, Harlan Kearsley. This program's goal is to foster understanding, promote discussion, and expand knowledge through stories of historical events, bios of unsung heroes, as well as timely and relevant news stories which, hopefully, will paint a vivid picture of the effects of segregation, discrimination, and bigotry on the lives of both blacks and whites. Comparisons will be made between the many racially fractured periods of American history and what's going on right now. Mita Warwick was an American artist notable for celebrating Afrocentric themes. At the start of the Harlem Renaissance, Warwick was known for being a poet, painter, theater designer, and sculptor of the Black American experience. Born to a black middle-class family in Philadelphia on June 9, 1877, Mita Warwick attended the Pennsylvania Museum School of Industrial Arts in 1897. In 1899, she left the U.S. to study in Paris, where she met and became the protege of French sculptor Auguste Rodin, famous for his piece, The Thinker. Rodin was so impressed with her work that he pronounced her, quote, a born artist. It was also in Paris that she met American sociologist W.E.B. Du Bois, who became a lifelong friend and confidant. He encouraged Warwick to draw from American and African American themes in her work. By the turn of the 20th century, she had achieved a reputation as a well-known sculptor in Paris. Warwick has been described as, quote, one of the most imaginative black artists of her generation. She returned to the United States in 1903 and met Dr. Solomon Carter Fuller in 1907. In 1909, they were married. The couple settled in Framingham, Massachusetts, where they were one of the first black families in town. Prominent African-American people visited their house often. Even the Prince of Siam stopped by. Mita Warwick Fuller continued to create works of art against the norms of the day and, unfortunately, the objections of her husband that she should settle down and focus only on being a housewife, especially after she and Solomon had 3 children.